playoff implications or something. Oh, damn, I got the ball first? Dang, he already kicked the ball off? I didn't even know, man. Fuck.
Yeah, this shit. Why do you roll like nothing?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Yeah, motherfucker.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Slam, slam, slam. Shoot. Slam, slam. Yeah. Keep moving, man. Man, move it. You got to get that. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Second and 10. And an alley to run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape.
He's
now
pretty good, yeah.
Partner, he was going through his
progressions.
Not there. After about the
third
one, he decided he better pull it down and
as
run
a
for
seventh
it.
grade?
He slides down.
He said
and avoids
7th
the
grade,
hit for
but
good
I
measure.
doubt it. I think he just wanted me to play this dude, but I don't think he's in 7th grade.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down, Steelers.
Hey, does that Asian joint, does she got a nice body?
Hell yeah, dog. You could tell she's Asian and black for real.
So
She
she's
got
like
a really
thin.
nice body, man. Yeah, she's like skinny, but she thick, dog. Like, I wish I could ask her for a picture, but she's one of those really good Jones, you know, girls that got good job and all that shit. Like I can't, you know what I'm saying. You can't, certain people you can't, you got to come correct with, you know what I mean? If you're trying
As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second and 14. Second and 14. Being chased out left.
You ain't going nowhere.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Damn. I was smoking that shit. 123. Damn, that's still slower than that.
This nigga playing a lot of cover 3.
Oh, well, you know what to do with that. Play cover 3.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third
Fucking
down.
them seams is going to be wide open.
He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
That's everything.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing here. This time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Damn.
Running right, here's Falk.
Hell.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 48 yards on the ground.
Okay.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, they go to Dixon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
In your face.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, bitch. Okay.
And this one is right through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Come on.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
God, get the fuck
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled.
That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Fuck.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think
this dude has to win this game to make the playoffs.
It wants to be in a game.
Oh, that's why?
Yeah, and the dude is saying win and they're in.
This situation is very cut and
So
dry.
I'm over here playing spoiler.
That's their mission. That's their
That's
challenge.
why. Yeah, he didn't want to give him an easy win.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals.
The commissioner is hooking me up with type shit.
On second down. Cash.
What?
He's going to let this one go deep.
So he's giving me 3 contract restructures, and the next rookie that I draft in the draft, he's making him into a superstar just for playing this game. He's hooking me
Tips it
up.
up in the air and knocks it away.
Oh, wow. How can the commissioner make somebody a superstar like that?
Staring up here at a 3rd and
Man, they can do whatever they want, bro.
Back to throw.
How? How is that possible? Like,
They edit the player.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah.
they allow you to remember? You forget, like, the last time I played was like 2014, 15. So, like,
Yeah.
you couldn't do that before.
Yeah, they can do. You can do that now.
Fielded at about the 28. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way.
It looks like his playoff dreams are about to be gone.
Yeah, the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So first and 10.
Man, I'm not even trying to beat him like that, dog. He's really trying to win, you know.
Gonna give this time to the team.
Damn, I got second
He went
again.
nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Do you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. On second down, it's Stevenson. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Damn, dog. Huh. There's just so many fucking cars, man.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
He's so mad.
Zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Oh, no! Fuck, man. God damn it.
They'll run on first down. Stevenson. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Their mobile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 17-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The New York offense taking
can you
over
tell
for
this
their
boy
next
he's not going to
possession.
be able to
And
run
it's
on me?
not an
Man?
easy situation. You're down early
Like, what's his
in
problem?
the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
One thing is to remember
Nah, it's
that
not
as an
working.
offensive player, you
He
have
had
a much
one
better
big
idea
run
what
and
you're
that's
trying to
it. And now
accomplish
strapping
and where
that
you're
shit
trying to
down.
go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness.
Have more than
Maybe a
just one
second
thing,
fake, some
honestly.
double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Pitch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Yes, I'm in first.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Oh my God, I can't believe I
And he'll
did
take
that.
this in at the 1-yard line. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Man.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hey, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Hold on.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
All right, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down, Steelers.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give right side. It's Stevenson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check. Crunch. Tighten up. Shit.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 24. Alert 3. Check.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
This nigga coming out in a wildcat.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Who does he think I am,
dog?
dog?
Trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter.
You know I'm a Madden guy.
There's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
I'm gonna have to text this boy and
the
say
run
stay
only
in
got
school.
a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Stay in school, boy. This Madden ain't for you, bro.
2nd and 9 now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gross.
It's 20-3, third quarter.
Before he gets into enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Now they try the right side here. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's Gross. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Mike 52. Coming to you. Mike 52. Watch the pass.
Looking to throw. Cash. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good pickup there, 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Dixon. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They'll run. It's Dixon. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, dang.
Get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd down now, it's Stevenson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll drop to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, I see. You
And
want to
it'll be
turn the light
taken
on?
down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
We want this. Check, 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 check. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Now a handoff looking right.
Watch that sprint, watch that sprint.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A big play there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year, as his guys are back within a single score. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check, check, lucky. Check 3. You go tight. You got tight right there. And 96 is coming. You don't like that? No. I'm going to run you over.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Kill. Watch the eye.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
6 guys, check 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. On first down, Stevenson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe he'll call the drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Here we go. Here comes the outlaw. 3. Watch the run.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now they try the right side here. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gross. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Steelers are close to finishing off this football game. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Here we go. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp.
I texted I texted him in the chat, said, good game, Jets, stay in school.
So for the Steelers, the win won't get them to 500, but they will finish on a high note at 7-9. It's not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they're going to finish the year 10-6. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.
Yeah, boy. Laps long. hitting that damn corner, yo. It's already third lap. What the fuck?